Traditional org charts are dead. If your org chart still looks like it did 10 years ago, you're probably going out of business soon. There's a new org chart and there's 3 specific new roles that should exist at every organization. I'm calling this the AI era org chart. Now, spoiler alert, managers are dead too. I've got a whole other video on that. But there's 3 roles that are gonna matter in the future of work and in the future of org charts. The first one is most obvious. This is individual contributors or ICs, okay? This is the most important person in any organization. It's not you, CEO. These are the people actually doing the work. You guys have seen the meme, due to budget constraints, we've had to lay off Jorge. And it's the only person doing the actual work. And you see these layoffs and stuff, you should be laying off the managers, the unnecessary back office people, not the people doing the actual work. But there's 2 types of individual contributors. The builders, this is really important, I'm gonna come back to this. And then there's the doers, pretty obvious, right? These are the people serving customers. They're doing one of 2 things. They're either getting new customers or they're making customers happier, nothing else. But the builders, this is a big one, especially in the era of AI. Builders are building new things. They're building process, they're building AI tools. It feeds these other 3 roles and makes the whole organization even more effective. Now, the second role, player coaches, okay? I've been a big proponent of this for the entire time that I've ran my business. If I'm not currently doing your role, or if I'm not currently at least have eyes into the role that you're doing, how can I coach you? You just end up in this leadership vacuum or this management vacuum where you're talking about stuff that is so detached from reality, it's just not effective. And so this is, I think, one of the most dangerous things that managers can do, that leaders can do, and especially that CEOs can do, is you get detached from 2 things, your frontline employees and your customers. So player coaches, I've gotten a lot of flack for this over the years. It's too much of a strain on them. You should just have them be a pure manager. Why do managers exist? They only exist to make these people more effective. So what this means is 2 things. So sure, they're still developing those people, right? So this is, I would argue that this is more leadership and coaching than this is management, and they're doing. So now all of a sudden you've reduced your overhead, you've reduced your management burden on your organization as a whole because they're actually doing the thing. If they're a sales manager, they're actually making sales. So you eliminate this unnecessary overhead and you replace that with AI managers. People on your team, your employees, they're getting better coaching. If you've got quality control and you need to review all the calls that a salesperson's making, account manager's making, whatever else, well then there's no possible way that your managers are gonna review all those calls. But if you set up an AI call reviewer, well then now they can't. And so now they're actually getting better insights instead of anecdotal takeaways. Now this third one, this is something that I've never really heard articulated before. So shout out to Jack Dorsey on this concept as a whole. What he calls it is a DRI. That stands for directly responsible individual. What it really means is it means that you own, or these people own outcomes. So this is really kind of like cross-functionally owning big, hairy rocks in your business. For us, it's some big initiative. A lot of times it's doing new. We're creating a media company within our company. Who is going to own that? That's going to involve sales. That's going to involve content. That's going to involve marketing. That's going to involve our coaching team. Who owns that? We're hosting some big new event. Who owns that? So it's essentially someone who owns a big initiative, and it's an outcome really important here that he defines it, and I really like this, is he says it's for a limited time. So this is like your Navy SEALs team. So those are the 3 roles that you should have in your company. Now, my guess is if you're watching this video right now, your company isn't laid out like this currently. So how do you reorganize that? That's the thing that we're going through right now as an organization, is we're saying first things first, we've got to redistribute and eliminate our managers and either make them player coaches or individual contributors. Now we've got to define the builders. That's the most important thing, because the builders are what's going to enable all this. Because you got a bunch of people doing day-to-day treadmill kind of activities. That's great. That's what keeps the business running. That's what delivers value to your customers. All that's fantastic. But if they just keep doing that, well, then no one's actually initiating the change. So it's your job as the leader or as the CEO of the organization to start restructuring your company accordingly. You need the builders to do so. And then what we're finding is that you need to identify those directly responsible individuals. My question for you is, where is the biggest gap in your organization right now? Drop it in the comments below. I read and respond to every single comment. I'll tell you, for me right now in my organization, it's two places. It's these builders and it's the directly responsible individuals. Because what you might find, we're 55 employees. I think we probably have about 5 directly responsible individuals in the company. That's a big problem, because then all key initiatives have to go through those 5 people. So how do we change that, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. We do the Rockefeller rocks and that sort of thing. Those rocks are red and not on pace because we're starving the time of our directly responsible individuals, which a lot of times are the managers, which is why we need to build this so that we can free up their time so that they can do these things. I want to know, if I hand you a thing, can you go do it? I don't want to babysit it. No one needs to babysit it. You just need to own the outcome for a limited time. And then we've got builders who are building things to accelerate the whole organization. It's a little bit different video than I usually do. So if you like this stuff, comment below. Obviously subscribe to the channel. We drop videos every single week on scaling your business to 8 figures. Check out that next video that I mentioned, which is the whole how to replace your managers with AI. I think you're gonna find that really, really useful. We'll link that up here, and I'll see you in the next video.